Shout it out, y'all. Shout it out, man. Shout it out, bro. I'm back. We back for season 4, man. Let me get my on-court shit going. Cause I gotta go and I gotta do this challenge, yo. I gotta do the challenge basically to get my Nike shoes for the year. So that's what I'm about to go do right now. Shout it out, y'all. Shout it the fuck out. Best 6'2" build in the whole world. Nigga. I'm the best 6'2" build in the world. I'm fuck what niggas talking about. Shout it out. What's up, kid? Let's go. Where my next game at, bro? 'Cause I gotta fucking finish. I gotta do something, bro. Fuck. I don't even play a game, bro. I just wanna, you know what I mean, grind and wreck. But I take my ass to the arena. I do my Nike endorsement deal. I made a pair of Nike shoes I ain't got unlocked. They're so trash, bro. Y'all want me to spend $10,000 VC, and then y'all still want me to have to grind this shit. Bro, come on, man. Get a fucking ball. Shoot around is a joke. Fucking joke. I think I made that, bro. Knock that shit in. I don't even need this shoot around, bro. I'm just here to get a B team grade. I'm still in my first season in my career. I'm gonna play this shit. Straight rack, nigga. Oh. So y'all, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. Let's go.
Up next, the Jazz taking up, and we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam.
Yeah, he couldn't even finish the
At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. And it's Toppin in at the 5 down low. And here's Utah. Kessler the screen. MP looking around. In the corner, it's Kessler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's MP. Can't connect from short range. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Toppin. Mathurin, good.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy
this shit
opportunity.
I don't even play.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be
Here, stop
careful
throwing
with, because
shit.
these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Now, here is Halliburton. We saw him with 29 points last game. Siakam, good.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Guys, back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And that one's good. MP.
The floor spacing ability.
Hey, yo, this Hall of Fame too, nigga. This ain't no pro.
There.
Pass to Nembhard. He's looking for Toppin and finds him. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Siakam after the basket by Utah. Toppin sets a screen for Nembhard. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Now, here's MP. He's got 7. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And the 3 off target.
Bum ass big.
4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And Doris Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton up top. He's covered by Niang. A nice shot by Halliburton.
This is why Halliburton is so effective in some ways. That tight handle, and he is fearless going to the rim.
Down low. And finished off by Bailey.
Yeah, just catching your teammate and stride right there. That makes the game easy.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Such a wide open look. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, always ready to play up-tempo basketball. Tyrese Halliburton stops on the pull-up. That is nice.
And the basket by Bailey.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Indiana's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Niang. Siakam's shot is off.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
MP outside. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Misses the 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Pacers. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Pacers leading by 4. You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kevy's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
MP out there with Collier. Then there's Bailey. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Niang in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. To the wing right side. McConnell against MP. MP drills the 3.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Pass to Walker. Now, here's Siakam. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Siakam's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers. MP against McConnell. Oh,
Goodness. That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Kevin, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's MP. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. The 3 from MP. Walker with the rebound. Nesmith, the pass to Shepard. Indiana moving the ball around. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Indiana also making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Walker. And Halliburton subbed in for Shepard. Kessler against Siakam. The 3. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Jazz trail by 7. MP with it. He's got 12. And the basket by Bailey.
And at about 6'9", Bailey is good at using that size inside. Looking like a polished vet on that tape.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has 7. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Now, here's Nesmith. He's guarded closely. Lets it go. Halliburton, no good. Jazz have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Collier. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Now, just a 2-point Pacer lead.
Nice kick out by MP. Great awareness for such a young player.
Here's Toppin. Drills the three-pointer. Toppin's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
I didn't even mean to activate that shit, bro.
MP driving, and a close game.
Don't even let me. Oh, this game is fucking weak as hell. Why would they make you have to click the right stick to fucking activate GOAT skill when 9 times out of 10 you're applying all your pressure to the right stick when you're trying to do a move? Please tell me these niggas ain't that fucking stupid that we spend millions of dollars and they can't even put a button where a button goes. Gotta be shitting, son.
Thanks. We're going to learn a lot about
me,
them by the end of this stretch, facing some good teams that can either expose you or empower you.
And in some cases...
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Utah Jazz. And that'll do it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Outside, the wings are Nembhard and Mathurin. Toppin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the point. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And so it's Indiana with it. Following the miss by MP. Siakam looking around. Driving the lane. Pass to Toppin. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Off target from outside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Shot on the wing. That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Siakam kicks to Toppin. Halliburton on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball. Halliburton's got 10 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Kessler with the bucket.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now we get a chance to view the NBA's best setup men. Tyrese Halliburton on top.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
Pass to Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. No good on the 3.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
MP passes to Kessler. Over Halliburton. Again, the Jazz score.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Siakam outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. He's got 15.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to.
That boy done went down. That boy done went down, yo. You mad at me because I called a timeout for bro?
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here.
Now we down by 9. They take me out the game, we down by 9.
Now we know the Jazz have been up
management.
Before you can rebuild,
Coach, I get
you
fired,
got
bro.
to tear down. And that's what they've done.
And Kevin, that
you take me out the game, I got ghost skill
extraordinary
activated. I put
patience.
me out.
You have to be willing to trade away veterans who can contribute to winning, and you have to be willing to prolong the process in order to get match returns. But be under no illusions. Losing is hard on everyone.
McConnell passes to Walker.
Bro,
and things off by Walker.
We understand that McConnell is playing pick and roll.
They take me out the game
to
and
make
we
the
down.
right decision. He
I
has
gotta
just
bring this the
mastered
fuck back.
that action.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Let him go one-on-one.
Here's Shepherd.
Shit.
The layup missed.
Oh, that's a chippy. Point-blank range. He'd like that one back.
And so it's Indiana ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Collier. He's out there with MP. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Now McConnell. Pass to Nesmith. To the middle. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
MP inside. He's covered by McConnell. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet. McConnell passes to Shepard. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Jazz making a change here. Kessler's checked in. Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Jarris Walker. Siakam against Kessler. Siakam passes to Nesmith. No good on the triple.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
We're going to get a courtside report on Pascal Siakam. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Pacers. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the
I didn't even shoot that.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Boy, this is where you need everyone in your support system to be around him and be encouraging, because this is going to be a long road to recovery.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Indiana.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game. That's his 4th foul, so you have 2 to work with, but you do not want him picking up another.
Bro, they took me out the fucking game, bro. We were down by 9 and ain't been the same since, bro. I can't stand this.
Now, here's Halliburton. Outside, Siakam. Now Toppin.
How these niggas flexing on us, bro? Fuck this shit, man.
Mr. Toppin have
Stupid
at
ass team, dog.
They trail by 16. Screen by Niang. MP buries the deep ball.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And
team,
Halliburton, he'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And stolen by MP. Now Kessler. MP. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. He nails the jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the shot will go down.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
It misses. Pacers leading by 13. Now Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. And stolen by MP. Jumps up.
Oh, they just fucking hold me,
He
bro.
is denied.
And
Fuck this game,
clearly,
bro. I swear.
we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting
Game is
as
trash,
that would
bro.
be.
Take me out
This
the
was an
fucking game,
excellent
bro.
all-around performance for the Pacers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better,
Literally
but
went
they
to
had
take
more
off. They made me
assists.
do a step
Yeah, I
back.
thought
What
the
good is the
passing
dunk
in terms
meter,
of
my nigga?
finding the open man gave them the higher percentage
This is
shots. The
stupid.
ball movement was key for the win.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor.
The biggest play
Just
was the
a
coach
great
taking me out the
all-around
game. That was
And
the
so
biggest
it's
play.
Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Jazz.
That was the biggest play, is the
Saw
coach
the
taking me out the
opportunity
game.
to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Kessler got it to go off the glass. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong.
This was a hard game to get a read on. At times, you looked dialed in defensively, but when you needed a key stop, you just couldn't get it. How frustrating was this loss?
It's disappointing, definitely, but you can't win.
I hate his voice. They get some beta male ass
Terrific
voice.
job,
No bass in
Jennifer.
this shit.
Thanks
Like,
so much.
some kid. I'm spend some time in my career in the beginning of this season, man. Before I even jump in the wreck. So for the Nike one, you have to get a B 15 grade. Okay. So 3 games. 8 fans. Yeah, we in my career for the day, y'all. That's where we at. We in my career, bro. I actually seem kind of fun though. I'm going for rookie of the year. Gotta go crazy. I'll be right back. I'm averaging 21-5 this year. Now, if you go to stats,
What's up, bro?
league awards, no, standings. Where's the stats stuff to play? Oh, where's that rookie of the year joint? That's what I need to know.
And Shams, the Jazz adding some real scoring punch in the draft.
Yeah, there was a lot of drama around the Utah Jazz in the NBA draft, but listen, they held firm. They took Ace Bailey. He has a great opportunity on the wing. I'm told the Jazz are really excited. They feel like he's a perfect addition to really restart their retooling process. And Walter Clayton Jr. as well, the Jazz picked in the first round. He's shown that he can deliver under the pressure in college. Their offense is potentially primed for a lot of growth and progress this year.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Young in at the point. Shot clock at 2. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line.
Trae Young ain't got no defense. He about to get beat the fuck up.
Throws, and it seemed like with each miss, their confidence took a hit. It's just too hard to overcome that.
A big summer for the Hawks, acquiring Kristaps Porzingis and securing the Pelicans' 2026 unprotected first-round pick.
Yeah, B.A., after the Dyson Daniels trade, you'd think maybe New Orleans would avoid making deals with Atlanta, but this new Hawks front office making some very strong moves. They got Nickeil Alexander-Walker as well, and they're playing for the now and the future with that potentially very valuable 2026 first-round pick.
Good call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Atlanta has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Young, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Okongwu. Back to Johnson. Takes a 3. Kessler with a rebound.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here.
That's 2 assists they blew.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And when it comes to NBA moves, a pretty great summer for the state of Texas, Shams.
Ton of action in Texas, B.A. Cooper Flagg to Dallas, Dylan Harper to San Antonio, and Kevin Durant to Houston. These are major moves, and it's going to be hard to mess with Texas. These teams are loading up. They're all trying to be a contender in the Western Conference.
That Texas triangle is going to be formidable once again real soon. These are his first free throws of the game. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. MP drives in. It's Markkanen on the wing. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Denver, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Jazz, they're hanging in the lower third of the pack so far. but it's only the start of the season, so it's not panic time yet for all the fans out there.
And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league has been supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
And Atlanta with possession here. Following the bucket by Utah. Pass to Okongwu. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Young. MP inside. Young's there. MP shot is off.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
And there's Young. That's good. On the assist from Risacher.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
MP against Young. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Daniels. And it goes as the official calls the foul. One thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide open competition. We've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year, a different champion each season. These are exciting times to be sure, and I think continuingly with this collective bargaining agreement, we're going to see more and more parity in the league.
And a year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
I'll be ready, BA. You know this is much more fun for me.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Bailey. Then there's Collier. Then it's MP. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Ooh, bruising drive from MP.
What a burst from MP. Those young, fresh legs. Allowing him to get through just that little bit of contact.
Pass to Risacher. There's a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Utah grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. And a busy summer for trade, Shams. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open, and teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Well, Shams, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
MP with it. Now guarded by Daniels. Down low. Back to MP. It's stolen by Daniels. On the wing, Risache. Offline with a three.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Here's MP. The rebound by Atlanta. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
A lot of people think you shoot much better at home, but if you really look at the league-wide stats, it's only about 2 to 3 percentage points different on average.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Shams with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Back to you.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Kessler.
Oh, that's some pesky defense.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside Risache. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Nifty stuff from Trae Young.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Markkanen with a screen on Young. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Young. MP, that one's good.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Young attacking. Oh, Trae taking it himself.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Do they even have Trae? They don't even have Trae's layup style as an animation this year.
Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be right back after this word.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. That sounds like their offense right now. Clock work.
Speaking of clocks, I think you've had...
All right, fellas. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Trae is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's Risacher in at the 3, the small forward. Young, the pass to Okongwu. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
The Hawks lead by 11. Daniels outside. Outside Risacher. Inside. And Young, the bucket on the assist from Risacher. Risacher's got 8 assists here tonight. MP against Young. From deep, MP. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
Gage checked in for Okongwu. Daniels finds Johnson. Now Risacher. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Young from long range. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
To the inside, here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, he is a very mobile 6'9" wing, and Johnson is showing you he's a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
And here's MP from outside. Kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson with a screen. Beyond the arc. MP buries the triple.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Outside Johnson. There's a screen by Johnson. Oh, man!
Look out below.
And that one is hammered home.
And Johnson giving these fans a show.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Back to MP. The 3 is up. The rebound by Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. And the shot counts. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. They've got MP. George Niang out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Collier, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Utah right now. Newell can't get it to go. And for Utah, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Niang a screen from deep. MP. Again, MP missing. The Hawks lead by 21. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Atlanta is shooting the rock at 58%. Back to Young. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
A nice take by MP. Those legs have a lot of life in them.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. There's Young with the 3, and it's Niang with the rebound.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Here's MP, and the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 12 points here in the second half. Atlanta leading by 19. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A big group substitution here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anderson comes in for Niang. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Sensabaugh. And Bailey subbed in for Collier. Riza Shea up top. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Back to Johnson. Outside Young. Over MP. And Atlanta misses again.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Stolen by Young. Pass to Riza Shea. On the wing, Daniels. Outside Riza Shea. Clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
My goodness, Johnson is quick off the floor, and he has a lot of power.
Here's MP driving in. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
To the paint. Kessler passes to MP. Kessler a screen. From deep, MP. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Now Riza Shea. A minute 6 left in the game. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Zaccharie Riza Shea.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
A deep 3 from MP, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Young draws the double. Back to Riza Shea. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. And Daniels gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
So
your team came up short on this one, but not you, MP. Are you more frustrated you didn't win on a night you were feeling it, or encouraged that your individual performance bodes well for the future?
Listen, it's cool that my shots were falling.
BA, over to you.
thanks, Jennifer. And that about...